Dillon Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hills Credit Union, Hoosier Hardware, In Focus Eye Care, Jeremy Payton, Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC, and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, the only health and living community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summer Seamless Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments, and the Orange County Community Foundation. Now, let's head to the action. This is Mix 95.3 WUME, your home for local sports.
Two teams that have had similar seasons hope to break open here in the final couple of weeks of the regular season as both the Paoli Lady Rams and Mitchell Lady Blue Jackets look to pick up a big win in conference play and get out of the cellar heading into the final few games of PLAC action. Good evening, everybody, from the Hive. Dave Dedrick along with Bert Pedigo. It's time now for Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3, streaming live on WUME953.com, and ask Alexa to play 95.3 WUME. Mitchell Blue Jackets, they come in 6-14, 0-4 in conference play. The Paoli Lady Rams, they're 5-15 overall, also 0-4 in PLAC play. And both teams, when you break it down, Bert, they just need a win.
Yeah, just need a win. And, just in talking to both coaches, and we'll hear it during the pregame, both are, they're pleased with the way things have come along. Maybe not pleased with the results, but they're both seeing improvements, and that's what you want to see heading into sectional play. For Paoli, it's just a matter of making shots, has been all year. They made some more shots than what they usually do in the last time out at South Central. Hopefully that'll carry over for them tonight. Played a little more of an up-tempo, messed with some lineups, got a few changes there, and I'm sure we'll see some more of that tonight.
Yeah, hopefully some fine-tuning that will lead to some better results heading into postseason play.
Yeah, and that's all you want to see. Get the pieces in the right place. It's kind of a balancing act. You put one lineup out there, they're not so good at the rebounding aspect, but they are on the defensive side in general. You change things up, you get the rebounders in there, you lose a little bit on the defense, maybe on the offense. That's what Paoli's been messing with, and really it's the same for Mitchell and both clubs. More than anything, they're just young. That's what it comes down to. When you're relying on freshmen and sophomores a lot of the time, you're going to be up and down. You're not going to get the results that you want. You're going to take some lumps. You just hope that it pays off in the long run.
Our pregame show brought to you by Team OC, expanding possibilities one child at a time. And we roll on with the Team OC pregame show. We'll talk with head coach Dakota Brasher of Mitchell and Aaron Kia Paoli. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
As we continue with the Team OC pregame show, head coach Dakota Brasher of Mitchell joined us now. His team at home tonight in this PLAC matchup with the Rams. Get in that ball game in just a few minutes. But, Coach, if you would kind of take us through the season so far, how it's gone for your ball club.
Yeah, started out, pretty rough part of our schedule starting out. I'd like to think that some of those teams we played are going to be in competitive sectionals and really competing for sectional titles. And then the schedule kind of lightened up for us a little bit and able to put some wins in the wins column more than we have in the last couple of years. So that's always good. Everybody's been positive. It's been great to work with these girls, and, we're lucky to have them. Excited to play tonight and excited to keep the season going as long as we can.
Tell us a bit about this team, Coach, offensively, defensively. What are you trying to do out on the court?
Yeah, just try to play. Our style is what's best for the game. It's game by game. We do kind of have some things we like to do and who we like to get the ball to, but we've learned that things change and opponents do different things, try to take you away, and it's take what the defense gives you. On the flip side, we'll mix up defenses and try to keep opponents off balance the best we can. But ultimately, it doesn't matter what defense it is. You got to be able to box out and get the ball off the glass. So that's the focus tonight and every night.
All right, Coach, here we are, hard to believe, final couple of weeks of the season. I know you can't change a lot of things, but what kind of little steps do you want to take and get ready for postseason play?
Yeah, little things you can fix details-wise, like having a focus of getting to the weak side to rebound defensively and offensively. Kind of cleaning up little fundamentals, and ultimately when you get to this stage in the year, it doesn't seem like it, but fundamentals are going to carry you. People think it's scheme or people think it's this and that, and it's really your fundamentals. Fundamentals are the reason you turn the ball over. Fundamentals are the reason you give up easy buckets, and just keep fixing those things and trying to get better every day.
Well, what about your matchup with Paoli tonight, Coach?
Yeah, we're excited. Paoli always plays really hard, and from what I've seen on film, I think the new coach is doing a fantastic job. Excited to play, and I think that's the girls that can really play, but the girls that can really shoot it. And we'll see, take it possession by possession and try to make each play 1-0. That's kind of try to win each play. So that's what we're striving to do tonight.
What would you break it down offensively, defensively? Though, what's top of the list that you do have to do if you are going to win tonight?
Handle the basketball. More shots on target. Basketball's a numbers game. Not that I'm a huge statistics person, but the more shots you get on target, the more points you're going to put up, and the less shots they get on target, the less points. That's the name of the game, I think. And when you sum it down, we got to handle the ball tonight.
And of course, like the Rams coach, down to your final couple of games in conference play.
Yeah, we're excited. We got a little break after this, and we're excited because the girls' schedule is so compact as it is, so maybe a chance to get healthy and get ready for sectional play.
What about lineup for your ball club tonight?
Yeah, we'll start number 1, Paisley Modlin. Number 5, Asia Saunders. Number 11, Rayleigh Thompson. Number 15, Abby Fountain. And number 20, the freshman, Rayleigh Blackwell.
And then off your bench?
Yeah, we'll have a few girls off the bench. We only got 10 girls tonight, and it might be an open bench tonight. We'll see. So Ava Woods might be one, and Leanne Thompson will probably be the first 2, but wouldn't be surprised if they all get some playing time tonight.
Everybody healthy, ready to go?
Healthy-ish would be the best way to put it, right? That'd be the best way. So,
all right, Coach Brasher, as always, thank you for the time and the talk in your ball club. Have a good game tonight.
Yep, thank you.
And Coach Dakota Brasher of Mitchell. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking to make a difference? Team OC's Youth Mentoring Program is here to help kids in Orange County reach their full potential. Our mission to expand child's possibilities through a community-wide mentoring program for kids 7 to 17. We provide support, guidance, and a caring adult to lean on. You can be a part of their journey. Become a mentor or make a donation. Join us at 262 West Court Street, Paoli, or visit teamocmentoring.org. Questions? Call Executive Director Priscilla Woodrum at 812-653-0288. Team OC, expanding possibilities one child at a time.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summer's seamless guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home? Protect it properly. Choose Summers seamless gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
As we roll on with the Team OC pregame show, head coach Aaron Key joins us now. Big conference game for the Lady Rams tonight on the road at Mitchell. We'll get into that matchup in just a few minutes. But, Coach, coming off a loss on Saturday, a long road trip, but a game where I know we're not in for moral victories, but your team did a lot of good things Saturday at South Central.
Yeah, and we did. You know, they've got some really nice guards that can shoot it and get to the rim and really spread you out. And, you know, that's a good team, and they played a pretty tough schedule. So, we just got off to a bad start, you know, 2 or 3 turnovers, and then we lost their shooters after we just talked about it, that on the scouting report, which is very frustrating. But at the same time, after we reminded, we did a pretty decent job of closing out and taking care of them the rest of the game, but we just dug a hole that we couldn't get out of. But, you know, we got down almost 20 points at one point and cut it back to maybe 7. So, you know, a lot of fight in the girls and really started to figure out how quickly we have to move the ball just to get that defense to shift because, you know, we weren't making the defense play very hard. And we got to be tough to play against at both ends. But I thought we rebounded the ball really well, beat them very badly in the rebounding war, but then turned around and, you know, had triple the turnovers that they had. So, you know, that positive kind of was wiped out by the negative. And we just got to do a much better job of taking care of the ball. And then, you know, moving forward tonight, I thought our pressure was pretty good, but then it ended up fouling, and we got into some foul trouble. And we just have to do a better job of, we were in the right position, in the right spots, right rotations, but then we bailed them out. So we just have to do a much better job of playing smart on defense, but while still applying pressure. And that's what we're going to try to do tonight and moving forward the rest of the season. We're going to try to rotate girls in, keep them fresh, and get after people. And because we did speed them up, and they did have a few turnovers there, took some quick shots, which led to us in transition. So I think that's something we have to do, and it just allowed us to get more shots up and have more opportunities on the offensive end.
I was going to ask you, Coach, that was one of your game plans to get more shots up. Is that going to be the way to go, you think?
It is, yeah. Like I told you last game, we'd been around the 35 mark or so, and last game I think we were at 45 or 46 shots. You know, and we did score. We ended up scoring more, and those extra 10 possessions, you know, that can gain us those close to 10 points, hopefully, if we can hit half of those. But, you know, we did a really good job getting to the paint. We shot almost 20 threes. I don't know if we want to shoot that many threes. But on the flip side, they were good inside-out threes, and those are shots that, you know, especially he stepped out and hit one, but then Maddie and Addie, you know, those are shots you don't want them to pass up when it's coming, you know, we're getting it from the inside out. So I thought Jada did a really good job getting back active on the boards, and those three-point shots allowed us to crash the board and get some offensive rebounds. I think we had like 13 offensive rebounds. So that was a big thing that definitely lifted our offense, and, you know, getting more shots, more opportunities is definitely the way we're going to try to swing this for the rest of the season.
Started out tonight here, Coach, on this Tuesday night on the road. What's your matchup like here with Mitchell?
You know, two very similar teams as far as experience wise. You know, they're playing a lot of young kids, and so are we. Size wise, we match up very similar as well, but. You know, we've got to pressure the ball tonight, and I know that they'll probably try to throw a press on us a little bit as well and then fall back into the half court, but we're going to pressure all night in the full court and the half court, and we're going to try to mix in our defenses, mix in some traps, and just try to speed them up and then try to score off of that. And, you know, again, our defense has to be a pretty big part of converting into offense for us, so that's something we're going to try to do tonight, and, you know, hopefully we can speed these guards up, but their guards are young, and, you know, they got a couple of kids that really look to score and put a lot of shots up. So at the same time, we're going to have to contest. But then, you know, when we do close out and they start attacking, we're going to have to be in gap and shut those driving lanes down. And then we're going to really overplay the passing lanes tonight, though, and be a little more aggressive. You know, we've been more of a pack line, keep the ball out of the paint, but tonight we're going to gamble a little bit more and try to speed them up and be in the passing lanes.
All right, Coach, it's a conference game. Still looking for that first win in PLAC action.
It is, you know, and here it is. You know, Mitchell and us, we're kind of at the bottom. You don't want to finish last, and you know, been in a couple of games, but right here we've got to get this one and then carry it over into another really good West Washington team Thursday in conference play. But you know, tough matchup, but we're going to have to come in ready to play regardless, and hopefully get back in the win column.
Lineup for your ball club tonight?
We'll start the same as we did Saturday. We'll go Breeza, Maddie, and Addie at guard, and then 2 forwards will be Kaylin and Terriana.
And then off your bench?
I'm off the bench. We'll have Sunday and Jada, and then Gracie.
Everybody healthy, ready to go?
We're healthy, and, you know, that's the other thing. We've had some kids in and out, and every time we thought we had a rotation, somebody would either get hurt or be sick, and then, you know, now it's almost like you're set back for 2 games because you kind of thought you'd worked on it all week, had a rotation down, and how we were going to play certain styles with certain kids in, especially defensively. Our offensive mindset doesn't really change no matter who's in, but tonight we've been back healthy, and, you know, I thought Saturday was a little bit of a glimpse of how we can play a little bit faster, get more shots up, and just really push the issue. So we're gonna use that same approach tonight, and hopefully have a good outcome at the end.
Coach Key, as always, thank you for the time and the talk. You and your ball club have a good game tonight.
Thanks, Dave.
Head coach Aaron Kia Paoli, stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Every day, children in our community enter the court systems because of abuse or neglect, and they need someone to speak up for them. That's where CASA comes in. Our volunteers stand beside them, making sure their voices are heard and their best interests come first. It's incredibly important work, and we need more people willing to make a difference. I'm Chrissy Evans, Orange County CASA Director. If you've ever wondered how you could help a child in a meaningful way, I'd love to talk with you. Call 812-723-2411.
As we wrap up the Team OC pregame show, Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. Rams look to break a 6-game losing streak here tonight and pick up their first win in conference play. Taking a look at the conference, Orleans on top 4-0. Crawford County nipping at their heels at 4-1. Then Springs Valley and West Washington 3-2. Perry Central's 2-3, and Mitchell and Paoli at the bottom of the standings at 0-4. For the Rams, they have won 4 in a row in their meetings here with Mitchell Lady Blue Jackets and have picked up 7 out of the last 10 games in the win column, and they hope to improve on that here tonight. But it will take a strong effort on the road at the Hyde against the Lady Blue Jackets. When we return, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
No two of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own, your family, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor who can create a plan uniquely tailored to you, all backed by the sophisticated resources of Raymond James. To learn more, call financial advisors Jamie Sullivan or Jenny Baker at 812-849-2670. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange SIPC.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat Low-Fill Insulation System makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat Insulation System by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Rams on the road tonight as we get tipped off ready for this match at the Hyde between these two Patoka Lake Athletic Conference teams. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James. Here's Bert Pettigo.
First off, for the Lady Rams of Paoli and Coach Aaron Key, they come in with an overall record of 5 wins, 15 losses. They are 0-4 in conference play. They'll start this way, a couple of forwards and 3 guards. The forwards will be Kaylin Hannon and Terriana Burkhead. Hannon, 5'7", a sophomore, averaging a team best 12.1 points per game. Burkhead, 5'6", a senior, averaging 4.2. The guards will be Maddie Vernon, Addie Payton, and Breeza Zappian. Vernon, 5'4", a senior, averaging 7.8. Payton, 5'5", and a junior, averaging 4.9. And Zappian, 5'4", and a freshman, averaging 3.3. For the Mitchell Lady Blue Jackets tonight, they'll start 2 forwards, 3 guards as well. The forwards will be Paisley Modlin. She's 5'6", and a senior, along with Abigail Fountain, 5'10", and a sophomore. The guards, Asia Saunders, along with Rayleigh Thompson and Rayleigh Blackwell. Your starting lineups tonight brought to you by Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James. Lady Rams of Paoli in the traveling purples, trimmed in the gold and the white. Lady Blue Jackets of Mitchell in the home whites, trimmed in the gold and the blue. And Dave Dedrick takes us through tonight's ball game.
Fountain and Burkhead at the center circle. Fountain controls the tip in the backcourt, and it'll be Mitchell on the attack with Asia Saunders, a 5'4" junior, running the point. Gets to the elbow on the left side. Ball tipped away loose on the floor. Zappian dives for it. Can't get a handle on it. Swing it out front to Modlin in the middle. Her pass deflected. Stolen by Zappian. The Rams go the other way. Zappian all the way to the rim. Right side. Softly off the glass. Up and good. And the Rams are quickly on top 2-0 thanks to their defensive pressure. Full court pressure now by the Rams in the backcourt. Give it up to Modlin. Modlin works in that right corner. Picked up that dribble. Lob it ahead to Saunders down the right sideline. Saunders gets it in the offensive end, stops at the spike line, passes it to Traylor Thompson. Down the lane she goes, throws up a wild shot off the glass, no good. Fountain along with Burkhead down there fighting for that rebound, and it will be a jump ball.
Let's see if Paoli can play at that quick pace again today. Heard from Coach Aaron Key in the pregame. Just need to get more shots up. If you don't make a good percentage, the volume might help.
There you go.
That'll get 3 or 4 more maybe to go in.
Full court pressure, 1-2, 1-1, ahead to Vernon down the left sideline. Maddie slows it up to Burkhead, back out to Hannon between the circles. Kalen with the basketball. Rams go to the one-guard front. Instead, give it up out front. Working is Vernon at the point. Work it down low on that right side into the corner. There's a double screen. 3 by Peyton out of the right corner, up and good. Good to see Addie off to a good start. And the Rams are up quickly 5-0, 6:45 to go. Steal in the backcourt by Hannon. Into the middle to Peyton. Back to Zappian. Drives left side. Her shot off the baseline, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Mad scramble. Zappian comes out of there with it for the Rams. Give it up to Vernon. 3, top of the key, no good. Zappian right in the middle again getting a rebound, which is what the Rams did well Saturday, getting multiple chance opportunities.
Yeah, that Zappian girl, she's being a little pesky, a little bit of a bother already for the Mitchell ladies.
Jump ball gives it over to the Jackets. Down the left side, coming with it is Thompson. Throws it back to Blackwell, the freshman point guard. Blackwell gets it in the middle of the court to Modlin. Modlin works it down the right sideline, and just as she gets to the 10-second line, Coach Brasher takes time out. 6:21 to go, first quarter of play. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Rams on top, 5-0. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
Just the kind of start that the Paoli girls needed tonight, out to a 5-0 lead. Harassing is the best way to describe what they're doing defensively, and they got another steal.
There's Zappian driving left side, put it up off the glass, and good. 3 turnovers already on the Jackets. Rams up now by a score of 7-0. Continue their full court pressure. Lob it right side, Saunders down the sideline. Her pass ahead, but too far in front of Fountain, and it goes out of bounds. And the Jackets have turned the ball over on back-to-back possession.
All right, now Paoli's going to face Mitchell's full court pressure. Need to be able to get it to the middle of the floor, then fan it out as you get it into front court.
Into the middle, Vernon ahead to Zappian, comes on the right side on the baseline to Peyton, to Hannon, fakes, dribbles down the lane, put a shot up in traffic, no good. Block, got her own rebound, bounced it a couple of times, got underneath the basket too far, and hit the bottom of the backboard before Fountain got the rebound. Quickly out to Thompson. Thompson give it off on the right side to Saunders, behind the arc to the trailer. Long three, Maudlin on the way. It is no good off the back of the rim. Fountain had the rebound, ball loose on the floor. Thompson couldn't get a handle on it and dribbled it off her foot out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense there coming after the rebound. Came down in the hands of Mitchell, able to get a deflection. Got it off the foot of the Mitchell girl. Goes out of bounds. Paoli's got it back.
Mitchell calls off the press, and the Rams will bring it up with Zappian running the point. Jacket's going to drop back into a zone. Into the corner right side. Burkhead out front to Zappian. Into the corner. Three on the way by Maddie Vernon is up and good from the right side. Her first three of the night. Rams able to get two long-range bombs early and lead it 10-0. In the middle against the press. Fumbled by Saunders. She's able to get a handle on it and finally collect it to Maudlin and up finally to Thompson. Thompson across the timeline. Veers to the left of the key to Saunders. Saunders with the dribble against the Rams man-to-man. Maudlin goes on the baseline to Fountain. Fountain working in, driving on that baseline, cut off by Burkhead. Kick it out left side to Thompson. Her shot from the corner is way off the mark. No good. Rebound, Hannon. Bounce pass ahead to a cutting Zappian. The Rams running, and Breeza scores off the glass. She's got 6. Rams off to their best start of the season here in a ball game. Lead at 12-0. 5:35 to go. Thompson breaks the press with the dribble. Gives it off to the trailer Fountain. Her shot no good. Foul going to be called, though, as Hannon got her on the wrist.
A foul on Kaylin Hannon. That'll be her first and team first of the quarter. Mitchell, they're obliging. They're running up and down with Paoli. So far, it's been to Paoli's benefit. Let's see if that continues.
At the line will be Abigail Fountain, 5'10", and a sophomore. Again, this is a young Mitchell ball club. Free throw is up and good. Finally, the Jackets on the scoreboard at 4:31 to go in quarter number 1. Rams will go to their rotation as Gracie Berger will come in along with Jada Smith, Burkhead, and Vernon will come out for the Rams. And also we see a substitution. I believe that's going to be Ava Woods checking in for the first time, number 3. And Maudlin will go out. Second free throw by Fountain, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Jada Smith wades in there and gets that rebound. Pushes it up to Hannon. Hannon left side into the corner to Peyton. Peyton bounce pass out front to Zappian. Zappian works to the right of the key. Mitchell dropping back into their half-court zone. 1-2-2. Into the high post. Here's Hannon turning. Give it off the Berger right side. Gracie's shot no good. The reason why is Fountain got there late and hit her on the arm, and that'll put the freshman at the free throw line.
I would say that was good high-low action by Paoli, but it was actually high to the middle and then to the low. 2 passes get you a jump shot for Berger down on the baseline.
Well, it got him where it needed to be finally. See if Gracie can get going here at the free throw line. Her first one is up. It's a high arcing shot off the back of the rim, no good.
That foul, by the way, that was on Fountain. That was her first and team first.
38% at the line is Gracie. Checking in will be Leanne Thompson. She's 5'5" and a junior. She and Rayleigh are sisters. Berger trying to make it a 1-for-2 trip as the Rams lead at 12-1 with 4:12 to go in the first. Second free throw. Oh, she banked it in. Okay, it'll count.
Yep.
13-1, her first point of the night. Full court pressure in the middle to Woods. Comes on the right side to Fountain. Fountain across the timeline. Dribbles all the way to the baseline. Cut off by Berger. Down the lane to Woods. Deflected by Hannon and picked up and stolen the other way. Zappian has it. Breeza rushes it up to Kaylin. Kaylin kick it out in the corner to Peyton. Fakes 3. Pull up long 2. Left wing off the back of the rim. No good. And Woods has the rebound for Mitchell. Ava Woods is 5'8" and a junior. Brings it up with the dribble to Thompson. This is Rayleigh. Launches a long 3. It is no good. Deep rebound. Zappian. Long outlet pass to Jada Smith. Smith works one-on-one down the lane. Lays it up and good. Rams already a couple of baskets in transition. First 2 of the night for Jada. 15-1. Full court pressure. Down the left side is Thompson. Leanne. And she lost the ball out of bounds. Just got ahead of herself. And Bert, it's what Coach Key was wanting to do. Kind of speed up this team from Mitchell.
Speed them up. And in the process, vary your substitution patterns as well. Keep running the girls in, keep them fresh, and you can play that quicker pace. It's been paying off so far. They've gotten shots to fall, and that really the entire season has been dependent on whether or not they get the shots to fall. So far tonight they are. and 15 points in a quarter. That's a big quarter for Paoli.
That it is, coming in, averaging just 37 per ball game.
And still over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
1-2-2 zone. Rams into the offensive end, working out of their zone offense. Smith looking right, goes back left to Zappian. Into the high post. Vernon, who checked in to Payton. Round the perimeter to Zappian, right at the key to Smith. Smith in the corner. Here's Maddie Vernon. 3 lined up and good. So Maddie's hit 2 from that right corner. And it's 18-1 as the three-pointers continue to go in for the Rams. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, 17-point Paoli lead. Quickly up to midcourt. Thompson around, dribbles Leanne, and her pass ahead to Woods is too far out in front of her. And Mitchell right now just can't get out of their own way.
No, and turning it over left and right. Every time they get down, Paoli, if they beat that initial wave of the pressure, Mitchell gets in the front court, and that's really when they're throwing it away. So that's a sign of them being sped up just a little bit.
Carriana Burkhead comes back in. Gracie Berger will come out for the Rams. I believe everybody but Breeza and Addie have had a break so far here in this first quarter. 2:50 to go. Smith into the offensive end. Mitchell comes out in their half-court man-to-man this trip, getting very aggressive. Burkhead has it to Zappian between the circles to Smith left of the key. High post, it goes into Vernon. Kick it out in the corner. Payton's 3 on the way, left side, way off the mark, no good. But Burkhead on the baseline has the rebound. Got it back out to Addie, and she tried to throw it down low into Maddie, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's just the first turnover against the Rams.
Got to be real pleased, though, with the ball movement on the part of the Paoli girls. I mean, it's going from point to point to point to point, and they are just moving it real quick.
The press and the ball thrown into backcourt, stolen by the Rams. Zappian kick it back out to Payton. Launches 3 left of the key, back of the rim, no good. And the rebound cleared out of there by Blackwell. Blackwell will bring it up for the Jackets. Works it right side to Saunders, who checked in. Saunders takes it into the corner right side to Blackwell. Here's a long 3 right of the key. It's no good. Burkhead, a good deep rebound block out, has it. Her outlet pass, though, is knocked away and stolen at midcourt. Coming up with it, Blackwell. Give it off down low to Thompson. Back out to Blackwell. 3 top of the key is good. Rayleigh Blackwell, the freshman, her first 3 of the night, and the first field goal of the night, coming just under a few seconds, under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 18-4, Rams on top. Zappian out high against the man-to-man, works it to the left of the key, give it off to Jada Smith as Mitchell trying to ratchet up their pressure in the half court. Hand it off to Zappian near the 10-second line. Coach Key not liking what he sees, so he takes a timeout. 1:37 to go, first quarter of play. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Rams on top, 18-4. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
Rams get it into Burkhead. She drives left side. Her shot no good. Rebound Blackwell rushes it up court, gets it into the corner to Leanne Thompson, the 5'5 junior. And just too much closely guarded pressure that time put on by Zappian.
And we'll see, that is Zappian. That'll be her first and team second of the quarter. Paoli starts off shooting 7 of 14 and got a free throw on top of that.
Woods into the corner right side on the baseline, fired out front to Maudlin. She'll give it up down the lane, goes Thompson. Spin move, lost the ball. It's still on the floor. Mad scramble for it. Woods comes out of there with it. Here comes Smith right back, though, to finally steal it for the Rams and slow things down just a bit. Vernon across the timeline to Zappian to the right of the key. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Rams up by 14 and a near steal. Blackwell comes darting out into that passing lane to deflect it out of bounds.
Blackwell just a freshman, but impressive so far. She's got the only made field goal for Mitchell. She's also gotten a couple of deflections on the defensive side.
Rams work against this half-court man-to-man, skipping over to Burkhead on the left wing. Look for cutters down low. Get it out to Peyton between the circles. Work it right side to Zappi and cleared it out. Here goes Burkhead cutting down the lane. Nice pass by Breeza. Terriana an easy two. She's got her first two, and it's 20-4. 34 seconds to go. Here's Vernon going for the steal in the backcourt. A little bit of a collision there. They've taken a shot to the rib cage area, coming out flexing that left side. And she'll end up worse for wear and the foul as well.
And the official's going to come over and check on her, saying, "Are you okay? Can you continue?" Of course, Maddie, she's going to say, "Yes, I'm okay. I'm going to play."
31 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rams stay in their full-court zone press. In the backcourt, Blackwell down low. Stealing the ball is Smith right in the middle of it. And a jump ball going to be called as she got down on the floor with Saunders underneath the basket.
Yeah, when Saunders kind of ripped at the basketball, kind of pulled Jada's arm with her. And that was the reason for the reaction. That could have been serious.
Rams get it on the alternating possession on the jump ball. Vernon gets it into Smith, and a nice play by Woods to reach in. The 5'8 junior to deflect it out of bounds. Rams will get it again just to the left of their basket on the baseline.
Line them up along that left-hand side of the lane. See if you can't break something open to the bucket.
Vernon right down the lane. Here comes Burkhead. Lost her balance, and the ball knocked away and stolen. Saunders comes out of there with it. And then Terriana trying to get it back. I think she just knocked it out of bounds, though.
Yeah, it went off her knee. She was trying to dribble around Terriana, doing a balancing act on the baseline, and it actually bounced up and hit off the knee.
Maudlin to Blackwell in the backcourt, stolen though by Zappi, and Breeze at the free throw line. He hits Maddie going down the lane, shot no good, but right there is Jada Smith to put it up and in for Paoli. 4 on the night for Jada. 22-14 full court pressure, and as Woods gets across the timeline, Burkhead wanted to slow her up and get her in a trap, but just too much body contact there, and a foul will be called.
And that foul on 32 in purple, that's Terriana Burkhead. That's going to be her first and team third. Substitution for Paoli. Berger will check in. Burkhead will go out for the final 5.9 seconds of the quarter.
Rayleigh Thompson checks back in. She's the leading scorer at 9.5. Get the ball into Leanne Thompson. She drives down the lane, blocked by Berger, picked up by Zappi, and Rams can't get a shot off. But it is one of the best quarters of the Rams this season to start a game, leading at 22-4 on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for a bank that actually puts you first? Then it's time to meet Springs Valley Bank and Trust Company, where banking feels a little more human. Whether you're saving for a rainy day, chasing your first home, or planning that someday retirement dream, we've got your back every step of the way. Enjoy personal service, local decisions, and real people who care about your goals. Stop by your local Springs Valley Banking Center or visit us online at svbt.bank to get you started. Loyal to you, your family, and your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Cowcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mix asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Cowcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Cowcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Rams off to a great start on the road here tonight in this conference matchup with Mitchell, leading at 22-4 after the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, shooting percentage is through 1. Paoli, Lady Rams, 9 of 18, 50%. Going to take that every night of the week from these girls. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, 3 out of 6 on their three-point tries. Much different story for Mitchell. They get 11 fewer shots than what Paoli did in that first quarter. Mitchell just 1 of 7 overall, 14%. They were 1 of 4 at the free throw line, 25%, and 1 out of 2 from the free throw line.
Because they had 11 turnovers in that first quarter. Mitchell comes out driving down the lane as Hall, a freshman, her pass knocked away and stolen. Out of there with it, Hannon, long lead pass to Zappian. Zappian will slow it up in the offensive end. It's Zappian, Berger, Hannon, along with Smith and Vernon in the lane. Give it off to Hannon down the lane. There goes Kayla driving. A shot up, no good. But Haley Hall, the 5'4 freshman, riding her on the hip, and she'll be called for the foul.
That foul on Hall, her first and team first of the quarter. Funny thing about the scoring in the first quarter for Paoli, they had 6 different girls score. but Hannon, the leading scorer, was not one of them.
And misses at the free throw line on her first attempt. Rayleigh Thompson in there to start this quarter, along with Paisley Modlin, joined out there by Ava Woods and also Leanne Thompson. They get this quarter started. Second free throw's too hard, no good. Rebound, Maddie Vernon right in the middle of things, and she'll pull it back out. Swing around left side. Here's Hannah driving in on the baseline. Put the shot up, no good. There's some contact, and a travel will be called on Kaylin.
I thought we were going to have a Euro kind of step through, but he saw the travel. That'll turn it over to Mitchell. They will sub in. Looks like Ava Woods will see her first action of the night.
Also, Thompson is checked in as well, one of the starting forwards. Oh, and the ball goes off the foot. Unforced error on Thompson, that being Leanne. And that's already 13 turnovers in this half, 2 in this quarter, and we've only played 33 seconds.
That's almost as if she was throwing it to a spot, and that spot just happened to be where her teammate was going to end up, so it hit her in the leg and went out of bounds.
Inbounds comes into Vernon from Hannon around the perimeter to Zappian. Mitchell stays in their half-court man-to-man. Hannon into the corner. Ball knocked away, got it back, skip it out front to Vernon, swing it left side to Smith. Jada fakes, drives in, put the shot up, block no good, and the ball loose along the baseline. Last touch by Leanne Thompson of Mitchell. It'll be Rams basketball.
I'd like to see Jada, instead of continuing that movement forward when she's ready for a shot, just jump stop, go straight up, and keep the defense at arm's length a little bit.
Lob it into hand and backs up, launches three right of the key, way off the mark, no good, and Fountain has the rebound for the Jackets. Give it up out front. Leanne Thompson brings it down the left side of the lane, kick it back to the trailer. That is Rayleigh, along two by Leanne, left side. It is no good. Ball loose on the floor, tracked down in the corner, but two Mitchell players cannot handle it, Fountain and Woods, and it goes out of bounds to the Rams.
All right, Paoli still sharp offensively in the half court. Let's see if they can take advantage of that ball movement and get something open underneath again.
6:45 and counting in the first half. Rams up 22-4. Left side, Hannon with the basketball, dribbles into the arc, and as she got down inside the arc, she'll be called for a palming violation.
Yep. And they are being physical with Kaylin tonight, kind of bumping her around a little bit, trying to get her off stride. Did that time to the point where she had to kind of reach out to get that ball back to her and wound up with a rolling call.
Lee pass to Thompson, driving in. Rayleigh put it up with the left hand, no good. Ball tipped around. Woods fights for it. She has it underneath, but then Berger reaches in and takes it away. Here come the Rams the other way. Smith into the offensive end, drives in, puts up a runner from 5 feet, no good. And a charge going to be called as Haley Hall stood her ground underneath the basket and absorbed the contact.
That foul on Jada Smith, that'll be her first and team first of the second quarter. Give it over to Mitchell. They've got length of the court to go, and Paoli's going to continue to extend that full court pressure.
Lob it in the middle. Hannon got a hand on it. So did Woods, but Hannon touched it last for the Rams, and it will be Mitchell basketball at the end of their bench near the scorer's table.
All right, tough spot to bring it in against the press. See if Paoli, they're going to switch things up, go more man-to-man as opposed to that 2-2-1.
Lob across court in the backcourt. Woods has it down the right sideline, gets it into the offensive end all the way to the baseline, cut off by Berger. Give it out front. Thompson down the lane. Riley put it up off the glass, no good. And Rayleigh and Hannon come down with the rebound. It'll be a jump ball, and possession arrow will go over to the Rams. In one of these games where we've seen a lot of tie-ups so far in the first quarter plus.
Yeah, not usually when you see this many, not a good flow to the ball game, but this one has had a decent enough flow. That time, Rayleigh Thompson, she got around her man, so to speak, got into the lane, just couldn't finish on that shot.
Rams work at the double high post set against the man-to-man. Zappian with the dribble. Fire it down low on the baseline. Hannon backing her way in now, turns. Tried up and under. Couldn't get the shot off. Back to Zappian. One dribble. 15-footer right wing up and good for Breeza. She's got 8. Coming in, averaging just 3.3. 24-4 with 5:45 to go. In the backcourt, Thompson has it. Give it up. Down the right sideline, Rayleigh, a long lead pass to Hall, who laid it up and good. So Mitchell able to break the press for the first time tonight to get 2. First of the night for the freshman, Haley Hall. The Rams quickly back, leading at 24-6. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Backdoor cut, and a travel going to be called as Jada waited on Kaylin to try and make that backdoor move against her defender. By the time that happened, she drug her pivot. But now the Rams have 8 turnovers so far in this half.
Yeah, timing off just a bit on when she was going to be able to get around that defender. And Smith doing all she could to kind of prolong that possession, but wound up traveling.
Addie Payton back in along with Sunday Asbell as Smith and Zappian will get a break as rotation continues. Get the ball into Blackwell. Across the timeline is Hall. Hall to the right elbow, used up the dribble. The ball is loose, but it's going to be picked up by Blackwell in the backcourt. Rams stay in their half-court man-to-man. Work it to Woods on the baseline right side. A wild shot way off the mark, no good. Vernon the rebound, pushes it up to Hannon. Hannon down the right side, steps into a long two right wing, in and out, no good. Burkhead got a hand on it but couldn't hold on to it. And the rebound by Rayleigh Thompson. Her long lead pass, and nobody is looking as it sails behind Hall, who was headed down court, and there's another unforced turnover.
Yeah, pass intended for Hall. She wasn't expecting it. She was just kind of coming up this sideline, and then all of a sudden they're yelling at her. The ball's on the way, and by then it was already past her.
Zappian back in. The freshman's played well so far in the first quarter and a half on the road tonight, and Woods will come out of the lineup, and Saunders re-enters for Mitchell. Zappian running the point against the man-to-man to Vernon, right of the key. Pass it on the wing. Here's Burkhead dribbling into the baseline. Didn't get around her defender, so she pulls it back out. Rams good ball movement around the perimeter. Vernon has it on the left wing. Reverses out top of the key to Burkhead. Right side to Payton, working one-on-one. Addie with the dribble to Zappian between the circles. Left side to Burkhead. They clear it out. Here's Terriana driving left side. Her shot off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Vernon comes out of there with it. Then it is stripped away from her underneath. And it's going to be last touch, though, by Hall of Mitchell.
Again, good movement of the basketball. Nobody standing around. A lot of movement there. Burkhead made a nice move to the left baseline. Just couldn't quite get that shot to fall.
Rams on the inbounds. Set the screen. Here's three by Vernon. Oh, way off the mark this time, right side. But Zappian tracks down the weak side rebound, and the Rams reset. Vernon give it off to Burkhead. Down in the lane, here's Asbell cutting across, and she is fouled. Nice cut by Sunday and a good recognition and inlet pass there from Burkhead, and the Rams will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good job by Sunday that time. Catch and shoot in one motion, basically, as she went up and got fouled. That foul was on Rayleigh Thompson. That'll be her first and team second of the quarter.
Sunday at the line, first free throw is up, rattles around, would not go. The one-handed push shot and substitutions. Checking back in will be Abigail Fountain along with Leanne Thompson. Coming out will be Rayleigh Thompson as well as Haley Hall. 4:10 to go. Sullivan Financial Consulting and Raymond James scoreboard. First quarter, Rams lead at 24-6. Second free throw by Sunday is up and good. Her first point of the night. Make it a 25-6 advantage. Full court pressure in the middle. Thompson has it. Leanne beats the press with the dribble all the way in. Drives right side. Cut off by Burkhead. And then a little contact between two, and Thompson lost her balance and will be called for traveling.
Yeah, Burkhead just standing her ground that time, not in a position where the foul's going to be called. When the contact came, the Mitchell player knocked off balance, and that's the reason for the travel.
Rams get it back on the 17th turnover, and we've only played a quarter and a half, halfway through this second period. Paoli leads at 25-6. Zappian will bring it up against the man-to-man defense. Works to the left of the key. High post. Give it off to Hannon over to Burkhead. Backdoor cut. Asbell in a double team. Sunday got it. Put it up in traffic. Shot blocked. No good. And then the rebound comes down. It is a tie-up between Asbell and Blackwell. Another jump ball. Possession arrow this time in favor of the Jackets.
Substitution for Mitchell. Haley Hall will return to the lineup, and Paisley Modlin will go out.
Full court for the Jackets to go as the Rams continue to put on their pressure. Looking, Saunders needs some help. 5-second count on. Finally to Fountain, right back to Saunders. Rams go in the half-court man-to-man. Saunders will bring it up across the timeline into the double team. Ball loose. Payton comes out of there with it for Paoli. And as they head up court, there's a collision right in front of the Rams bench. Sunday went down hard, but of course she comes up smiling.
Well, she'd been knocked down already, and then as she's just trying to get up, she gets knocked down again. And the foul is called. That one's going to be on Asia Saunders. Saunders just couldn't avoid her. No big deal there. That's her first and team third.
3:30 and counting, 25-6, Rams on top. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Payton with the ball to the left of the key, and We're going to get an illegal screen set on Paoli.
Yeah, Sunday Asbell that time. She got there, got set, but then leaned in at the last second. That's the foul. That'll be her first and team second of the quarter.
Give the ball back over to the Jackets, 3/4 of the court to go. Saunders, against the pressure, gets it in to Leanne Thompson. Thompson quickly across the timeline with the dribble, but Asbell got a hand on it. Thompson, though, able to recover. Rams nearly came up with another steal. Hall around the perimeter, looks right side, now comes back left to Thompson, left side to Saunders, trying to work to Fountain down low. Here's Saunders down the lane, cut off in the lane, kick it out to Thompson. Thompson in the right corner, nowhere to go to Hall. Out front, the pass tipped away down low. Finally goes over to Thompson. She drives baseline, kicks it out into the corner, but her pass to Saunders, she can't hold on to it, and the ball will go back over to the Rams as Coach Key got an assist on that particular steal.
Yeah, he grabbed it as soon as it was headed over the line, didn't hesitate. That turns it over to Paoli. Good defensive series that time by Paoli. Really didn't get the feeling that Mitchell was comfortable in what they were doing in that half-court offense that time.
Rams were able to cut it off every alley and pathway that time with their rotation. Out high is Zappian, being guarded very closely by Thompson. Give it off to Payton between the circles, back to Zappian. Zappian uses a screen, reverses it to the left side with 2:30 to go. Right along the volleyball spike line, she turns down the lane, a runner up off the glass, in and out, no good. From 10 feet, gets her own rebound, kick it out to Hannon, to Burkhead, and the Rams reset. Breeza fakes, goes by her defender, put it up, no good. However, she is fouled, and that'll put Breeza Zappian at the free throw line, who's been very aggressive on the offensive end here tonight.
Her quickness is just really evident tonight. She's quicker than about anybody that Mitchell will be able to put on her. That foul was on Leanne Thompson. That's going to be her first and team fourth of the quarter.
Breeza at the line, 61% free throw shooter coming into this game. Front of the rim, back of the rim, and through. She has 9. Again, coming in just averaging over 3 points per ball game. One of her better offensive outputs here. And there's still 2:21 to go in the first half. Rams lead back up to 20. Second free throw by Breeza. It's rattled in and good. So the Rams keep scoring, this time from the free throw line. Full court pressure. Everybody down on the offensive end for the Jackets as they quickly bring it up court. Thompson with the dribble. Ahead of the pack. Drives in. Stops in the low block. Turns back into the lane. Finally give it off to Woods. Forces it down the hall, but the ball knocked away and stolen. Hannon with the steal. Goes the coast all the way. Right side. Put it up off the glass. Count it. Oh!
What's he going to call?
Is he going to call an offensive foul?
I don't know why. She's going sideways. The player's over here to the left. Didn't see that at all. That foul on Hannon's going to be her second and team third. She should be going to the line to chance to complete the three-point play.
Kalen's had a tough night scoring and finally got one to go.
Yeah.
But, it gets wiped off. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Saunders has it. Saunders with the dribble, works on Payton across the timeline, gets into the double team in the half court at the spike line, gives it over to Woods to the left of the key, into the corner right side. Thompson has it, turns in the lane. Oh, a nice pass down low to Kaylin Kohlhaas, who just checked in. The 5'10 sophomore gets her first two. One of the best ball movement series of the night for the Lady Jackets, make it 27-8 with 1:38 to go here in the first half of play. Zappian turns the corner all the way in on Kohlhaas, lays a shot up, no good. Ball tipped around, Blackwell the rebound for Mitchell, but the Rams got a good look in the backcourt. Saunders ahead to Thompson. Leanne pass down low, and Hannon there at the last second tipped it. It went off the bottom of the backboard, and the Rams come up with possession of the basketball. Down low, Payton loses it. She's wallowing around in the lane. The ball is loose again. Out of there with it is Saunders for Mitchell. She stops finally at the midcourt stripe. Give it off to Blackwell, who beat the 10-second count. Blackwell ahead, driving is Thompson. Left side, contact, no foul. Puts up a wild hook shot that rims in and out, no good. Hannon has the rebound for the Rams. Would come the other way with 55 seconds to go. Rams going to put the brakes on, though, this possession and get it into the half-court set against the man-to-man. Zappian working on the right side to Hannon to Asbell. Asbell looking down low. She turns the corner. Cut off by Kohlhaas. And a nice play there coming up. Ava Woods to get the ball in the passing lane and deflect it out of bounds.
Substitutions for Paoli. You're going to see Maddie Vernon come back in along with Jada Smith. And Hannon with those two fouls, she will go out along with Sunday Asbell, who gave Paoli several good minutes in the first half here.
Rams have the ball in front of the Jacket bench. Give it into Smith. Smith will bring it up and hand it off to Vernon. Down to 35 seconds to go. Vernon looks left, comes back right to Smith. Rams go to the scissor cut off the high post. Nobody open. Swing it left side to Vernon. Vernon on the wing, reverses it right side, back out to Zappian. Give it off to Payton on the right wing, working one-on-one against Blackwell. Pass it out front to Smith with 18 seconds to go. Rams come out now. Will hold for the final shot down to 15. Working one-on-one, Zappian hand it off. Payton, 18-footer left wing, no good. Ball tipped around, loose in the corner, going to go out of bounds, and the Rams will get it with 6.7 seconds to go.
Yeah, still plenty of time for a good shot. They'll have Vernon inbound. She'll have to come out just a little bit away from the bucket, and she says there's some debris down there, and I think it was the official's whistle. So she can kind of give him a hard time. You're not going to make too many calls without your whistle.
Well, he's going to work on it. Apparently, he does have some major issues. All right, now we're ready to go. Rams plenty of time to run a play here with just under 7 seconds to go. Vernon looks into the corner, give it off to Burkhead. They'll try and get that screen. Here's Vernon coming off into the right corner. Maddie catches, shot blocked nicely, though, by Thompson, and the ball goes out of bounds, and that'll be the first half of play. The Rams got off to a great start in the first quarter. As we head to the halftime break, it's Paoli on top, 27-8. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home, protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Rams on top, 27-8 as we begin the Whitfield Investments halftime report. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how West can keep you on track with your goals now and in the future. Rams got off to a tremendous start on the road here tonight as they jumped out to a 12-0 lead with the baskets, two of them by Zappi and a big three-pointer by Payton, and then another three by Maddie Vernon. And then finally, Zappian wrapped it up with a two-point bucket at the 4:43 mark, make it 12-0. Mitchell finally, they got their first point of the night at the free throw line from Abigail Fountain at the 4:31 mark. Paoli then able to come right back and have another little 6-0 run to boost that lead out to 18-1 with 3:06 to go. And Paoli able to close it out on a 4-3 run, and at the end of one led it 22-4. Things, though, slowed down in that second quarter as Mitchell tried to pull the reins back a little bit as the Rams just kept pressing. Mitchell was pressing too early on, but the Rams are able to beat it and get this game sped up. Mitchell finally got a pace a little bit more to their liking, but the Rams were still able to come away with another strong quarter here as they outscored them 5-4 in this second quarter of play for Paoli. And of those points, three of them came at the free throw line, so the Rams are limited to just one field goal in that second quarter of play as Paoli able to lead now here at the half by a margin of 27-8 on the Whitfield Investments halftime report. Rebounding, the Rams have the edge there. Paoli with 16 total rebounds, 9 on the offensive glass. For Mitchell, 8 rebounds and 2 second-chance opportunities. Big issue for the Jackets in this first half, turnovers. They ended up with 11 in the first quarter. They had 10 more in the second quarter. So at the half, the Jackets have 21 turnovers. The Rams, they've mishandled the ball more than they would like also in the first two quarters of play, as here at the half they have 11 miscues in the first two quarters of play. But where it counts the most, the Rams lead it on the scoreboard 27-8. When we continue with the Whitfield Investments halftime report, we'll take a look at team and individual stats. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7, or swing by Paoli where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
The Whitfield Investments halftime report continues as we take a look at some of the individual and team stats from first half action. As far as shooting for Paoli, they started off really well, 9 of 18 in that first quarter of play, cooled off considerably in the second, making just 1 of 11. They are 10 of 29 overall for the half, for 35%. Included in that 10 of 29 overall figure is a 3 out of 9 three-point shooting, 33% there for Paoli. The Lady Rams, they are 4 out of 8 from the free throw line so far on the night, 1 of 2 in the first quarter, 3 out of 6 in the second. As far as the Lady Blue Jackets of Mitchell are concerned, they are not shooting it well. 2 of 14 in the first half, just 14%. They were at least consistent, shooting 1 of 7 in the first quarter and 1 of 7 in the second quarter of play. Included in that 2 of 14 overall figure is just 1 out of 4 three-point shooting for Mitchell, 25% there. They got to the line twice in the first half and made 1 of those 2. 27-8, that's your halftime score. Lady Rams of Paoli on top of the Lady Jackets of Mitchell. We'll take a break, and when the Whitfield Investments halftime report continues, we'll get into some of the individual scoring from first half action. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
When you're a member at Hoosier Hills Credit Union, something feels different.
I don't feel like a customer, I feel like a valued member.
Because here, it's not just banking, it's service, care, and community.
The difference with Hoosier Hills is real people who genuinely care.
When others just saw numbers, Hoosier Hills saw me.
Here, it's not a transaction, it's a relationship. It's not just banking, it's belonging. Hoosier Hills Credit Union. Belong to something more. Visit HoosierHills.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
When you suffer the loss of a loved one, you can count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli. They have a 55-year history of serving the needs of families in Orange and surrounding counties. They provide only the best professional services in the most compassionate manner to care for you during this difficult time. You can always count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home, as generations of families have done for many years. Call 812-723-2276 today. We're here when you need us the most. Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli.
We're at the half right now. The Lady Rams of Paoli enjoying the way things are going as they are out in front. 27-8 is your score here at the halftime break. Looking at individual scoring from first half action, Breeza Zappian, good thing she made it to the bus on time tonight. 10 points for Breeza. She started off really hot, made 4 of her first 5 field goal attempts, followed that up with a couple of free throws in that second quarter of play as well. So she leads the way with 10 points, then 6 points for Maddie Vernon on a couple of made threes, 4 points for Jada Smith, a couple of made field goals in that first quarter of play. 3 points for Addie Payton, 2 for Terriana Burkhead, and then single points for both Gracie Berger and for Sunday Asbell. As far as the Lady Blue Jackets of Mitchell are concerned, 4 players in the scoring column. Rayleigh Blackwell leads the way with 3, then 2 points apiece for Haley Hall and for Kaylin Kohlhaas, and then a single point for Abigail Fountain. Scores by the quarters. Paoli, a huge first quarter. Won that quarter by a margin of 22-4. Second quarter, Paoli wins the quarter, but by a much closer margin, just 5-4. That gets us to our halftime score of 27-8. Well, we'll get one more break in. When we come back, we will get you ready to go with second half action. Whitfield Investments halftime report continues as well. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7, or swing by Paoli where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
In need of a financial checkup? Consider Whitfield Investments for comprehensive investment advice and wealth management services. As a passionate Paoli native, Wes Whitfield places the needs of his clients first as he works to grow a stronger, financially savvy community of investors, families, and individuals. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals, both now and in the future.
Ready for second half action. We wrap up the Whitfield Investments halftime report. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals now and in the future. About the only thing we haven't touched on to this point in time is the foul situation. Only one player on either team with any kind of concerns, that being Kaylin Hannon. She picked up 2 fouls in that first half of play. Otherwise, the ones that picked up a foul, only with 1, so no real foul troubles for either team. Paoli, as we begin second half action, they have possession of the basketball.
Go with their starters, Caitlin Hannon, Terriana Burkhead, Maddie Vernon, Addie Payton, and Breeza Zappian. Payton around the perimeter against the man-to-man down low on the baseline. Looks like the Rams want to try and get Hannon involved early as the pass is deflected out of bounds.
Paoli had 7 girls that scored in the first half. Hannon was the only one that played that did not score, and she's their leading scorer.
Maudlin, Saunders, Thompson, Fountain, and Blackwell, the starting 5 for the Jackets out there. Hannon has it in the right court, pass it out front to Zappian, who had a big first half. Breeza setting it up, goes on the right wing against the man-to-man to Burkhead into the corner. Skip it out front to Vernon, back to Burkhead. Burkhead looking down low. Rams have 4 out around the perimeter in their spread offense. Zappian crosses over, kick it back out. Hannon to the free throw line. Burkhead all alone, 3 right of the key, short, no good. Vernon right there for the rebound, gives it off to Zappian. 1 dribble left side, put it back up and in. 12 for Breeza, but a good play by Maddie just to keep the ball alive. 29-8, Rams on top. Rams go 2-2-1 full court pressure. Thompson across the timeline. Give it up to Maudlin, back to Thompson. Thompson to the right of the key, skipping into the corner to Saunders. Bobbled it, got it back. Blackwell has it. Down low in the lane to Fountain. She can't hold on to it. It's knocked away and stolen. Out of there with it, Zappi, and Breeza rushes it up all the way to the baseline, puts a wild shot up, no good. Rebound, no by Vernon on the weak side. And as Maddie went up, got one across the chops that time. And she'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, she's going to be feeling it after this game. Got a shot to the ribs in the first half, a shot to the lower jaw in that one. Got the foul called, though, on Rayleigh Thompson, her second and team first of the quarter.
Free throw by Vernon, up and good. Maddie coming in, hitting 67% from the line. She's got 7 on the night. That's right at her average. Rams lead at 30-8. Second free throw is up and good. Got them both. Paoli comes out with a strong start to this third quarter of play. Good to see. 2-2-1 full court pressure. Thompson down the right sideline to Maudlin in the middle to Blackwell. Back to Maudlin across the timeline to Thompson. Thompson in a trap ball cross court, knocked away, stolen. Hannon ahead of the pack, going to drive in right side. Kaylin put it up and got it to roll in for her first basket of the night. 33-8. That's how the Rams got the lead in the first half with their pressure and transition scoring. 2-2-1. Thompson down the left sideline. Lob it ahead to Saunders. Saunders into the arc on the left side. No good. Her pass back out to Thompson. Bobbled it. Saved it near midcourt. Skip it down low to Fountain in the lane. She turns in. Kick it back out to Blackwell to Maudlin. Maudlin to Blackwell around the perimeter. Swing it over to Thompson, the leading scorer, coming in at almost 10 a ball game. Maudlin to the right of the key. Give it off. Blackwell into the lane. Bounce pass to Fountain on the baseline. Dribbling in. Cut off there by Burkhead into the double team. And there's the quick hands of Zappi into deflected off. Maudlin out of bounds, and it goes back over to the Rams.
Substitution for Mitchell. Haley Hall going to check back into the ball game. Rayleigh Thompson will go out.
Turnover woes continue here. We played 2 minutes in this third quarter. Rams lead at 33-8. Reza Zappi will bring it up as Mitchell's played some man. They played some zone. Looks like they're going to stay with their half-court man-to-man. Out high with it is Vernon into the corner to Burkhead. Burkhead along the perimeter. Pass it out front to Payton. Payton looking to the left. One to go right now. Back to the right. Here's Burkhead lining up three, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Blackwell for Mitchell. She'll let some traffic clear. Looks up court. Now brings it across the timeline. Veers to the right of the key. Wing pass goes to Maudlin on the baseline to Fountain in a double team. Looking down lower. Pass is late. Deflected, stolen. Burning the other way for Paoli. Maddie 2-on-2 drives right side. Contact and an offensive foul will be called on Maddie Vernon.
And that foul on Vernon, that's going to be her first and team first of this third quarter of play. Probably would have been better served. Just come to a jump stop, go straight up.
That'll be a turnover on the Rams. That'll be their 12th. The first, though, in this half. As checking in will be Ava Woods, the 5'8 junior, and Paisley Maudlin, the 5'6 senior, will come out. Maudlin, the only senior on this ball club, and tells you just how young this Mitchell team is. Down the right sideline, get it into Hall, who checked in a freshman, to the other freshman, Blackwell, to Saunders to the left of the key. Saunders against the Rams 2-3 zone. Working on the right side to Blackwell. High post pass down to Woods, bobbled loose. Finally, Fountain comes out of there with it in traffic. Around the perimeter, Saunders fakes three, dribbles to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes, puts up a wild shot off the glass. It rims in and out, no good. Rebound Fountain, and as she goes up for a second chance opportunity, she is fouled, but a good play by the 5'10 sophomore Abigail Fountain to keep the possession alive and a chance to score at the free throw line.
That foul on Paoli will go on Terriana Burkhead. That'll be her second. Team second as well. That puts Abigail Fountain to the free throw line.
Her first one is up and good. Her first free throw of the night gives her two on the night. First point in the quarter for Mitchell, coming at the 4:48 mark on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. As Fountain will stay at the line, Berger checks in for the Rams, as does Jada Smith. As Zappian and Burkhead will get a break. Second free throw is rattled around and good. Coach Key able to get that rotation going. He wanted to try and keep players as fresh as possible and run that full-court pressure here tonight. And so far it has worked out the way that he wanted. Vernon works out on the one-guard set, give it off to Payton on the left wing. Payton gets a screen, takes it to the top of the key, and then we get a blocking foul away from the basketball. Actually going to be an illegal screen, maybe.
Well, it's going to go on Blackwell. She was guarding Payton, just gave her a little nudge, enough for the official off on the other side of the court to go ahead and make the call. That foul on Blackwell, her first and team second.
Vernon looking for some cutters, looks to her right now, lob it in. Here's Berger all alone, and as she goes up, Fountain gets there late and fouls her, and that'll put Gracie Berger at the free throw line for the Rams for two free throws.
That foul on Abigail Fountain of Mitchell, her second and team third. It will put Gracie Berger to the line. She's been there twice tonight, 1 out of 2 so far.
The 5'9 freshman hitting just 38% from the line. See if she can get a streak going here. The free throw is up. Rams off the side, no good. Keeps it at 33-10 in favor of the Rams.
Missed the first. What you got to think is, okay, let's get at least one of them so it's not an empty possession.
4 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Third quarter of play in this conference matchup at the Hive tonight. It's been all Rams. Second free throw, front of the rim, short, no good. Ball tipped around. Woods comes out of there with it for the Jackets. We'll give it up to Blackwell. Oh, and she passes it behind her teammate. What a great save, though, by Thompson. This Leanne across the timeline with the dribble. Give it off to Hall. Hall on the baseline to Fountain. Fountain dribbles in. Now kick it out. Thompson around the perimeter to Blackwell to Thompson. Work it right side to Hall. Rams back it in their 2-3 zone. Bounce pass in the high post. Here's Wood. Turns one, dribble off the glass. Shot rims in and out. No good. Ball got to go out of bounds. And kind of the way the Mitchell night goes, they can't hold on to it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Rams basketball.
For Paoli, Sunday Asbell going to check in. Addie Payton will go out. Asbell gave Paoli several good minutes in that first half of play.
Kaylin Kohlhaas comes in, the 5'10 sophomore, had a basket in that first half of play. 4:03 to go, nearly halfway through this third quarter of play. Mitchell started out pressing, but ever since about halfway through that first quarter when the Rams were able to break it and get easy baskets and pull back out of and gone straight to their half-court man-to-man. High post, give it off to Hannon, hand it off to Smith. Bounce pass over to Asbell. Asbell with the dribble, stops, top of the key, looking for a backdoor cut. Nobody open. She's in a double team, ball loose, but Hannon comes up with it. She gets it down low to Vernon on the baseline. All of this said and done, 3 seconds going to be called on Paoli.
Yeah, I think Gracie might have been caught in there watching the paint dry, so to speak. She'll get stuck with that, a 3-second violation. Don't see that called near as much as what we used to.
Rams stay in their full court 2-2-1 pressure. Hall has it in the backcourt to Blackwell. To Thompson, to Blackwell, right side to Hall across the timeline. Pass deflected, stolen by Smith. The Rams the other way. Smith on the run out, comes down. The ball poked away from behind, and Mitchell able to come up with the steal this time as Blackwell recovers the loose ball. She'll bring it up the left sideline. Thompson drives in on the baseline. Leanne cut off in a double team, shovels it back out. Blackwell 3 left side, way off the mark, no good. Ball going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Paoli basketball.
All right, let's see if Paoli can get a good possession this time. Been a while since they've gotten into that flow, gotten a good shot, and gotten it to fall.
3:11 to go here in the third quarter. Rams lead it 33-10. Again, they had a monster first quarter, but since that they've kind of hit the wall a bit, trying to get some shots to fall. Vernon will bring it up with the dribble, gets it to the spike line. Give it off to Smith. Smith into the arc on the right wing. Nowhere to go. High post pass to Asbell. One dribble in. Sunday couldn't get the shot off. Now she will force up a shot. The ball tipped around loose. Berger comes out of there with it. Finally, Vernon has it. And a reach in that time by Thompson as it goes off the leg of Vernon out of bounds. So a nice play by Leanne Thompson on the defensive end.
You see Rayleigh Thompson re-entering for Mitchell. Haley Hall will go out. The ball out of bounds gives Paoli a chance to set full court pressure. Still 2-2-1, but they've not been getting the turnovers like they did early in the ball game.
Saunders in the backcourt with the dribble. Will get it across the timeline. Stops just across the 10-second line. And here's Smith with the steal down the right sideline. Jada pushed from behind as she comes across the 10-second line. That'll stop the flow of the play on that particular possession, and the Rams will have it near midcourt.
That foul on Ava Woods, just trying to get the ball back after turning it over. That's going to be her first. Team fourth, so one more, and Paoli will shoot the bonus.
Rams get it in to Hannon in the backcourt. Kayla, a really silent night offensively, gets a double screen out high, takes it to the left of the key, reverses it back to Vernon. 3 right of the key by Maddie, front of the rim, no good. And we've got all kinds of people flying through. Looks like somebody got shoved because they got shoved behind like a chain reaction accident down low underneath the basket.
And they're going to put that foul on number 11 in purple. That's Jada Smith. That's going to be her first and team third of the quarter.
Length of the court to go for the Jackets, who trail at 33-10 with 2:20 to go here in the third quarter of play on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Rams go a little half-court 1-2-2 trap. Woods carried it over.
There was
and
something wrong with that.
Nothing called. Kick it out on the left side to Thompson. And now
sideline warning.
Yeah, Coach Key. He was out near midcourt that time trying to talk to his team. And I think the official had told him once in the first half.
Yeah,
so.
And he is also talking to the official. He raised his hand on that drive by Woods, but did not blow the whistle to stop play.
2:06 to go. Thompson lobs it way in. This is Leanda Rayleigh. Rayleigh at the free throw line, spin move, puts up a shot way off the mark, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Kohlhaas could not handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Rams basketball.
Quick substitution for Mitchell. Maudlin running in. She will take the place of Kaylin Kohlhaas.
Rams will have the length of the court to go. 1:59 to go as Zappian quickly back in. Breeze's had a great game along with Addie Payton. And it'll be Asbell and Berger coming out.
And Breeze got an extended break there, I think.
The longest time that she's not been out on the court so far here tonight. But she's played well. She deserves her playing time tonight. Rams lead it 33-10. See if they can close out this third quarter on a high note against the man-to-man defense. Bring it right side to Peyton. Peyton to the left of the key off the screen. Give it off to Smith, and we get a foul at that point. Guarding a little bit too close was Ava Woods for the Jackets.
Yeah, and that foul, just to confirm, it is on 3 in white. That's Ava Woods, her second, team fifth, and that will result in free throws for Paoli. They do get the officials' attention, say, yep, we need to shoot them, and Jada Smith will be the one to step up there. She knocked down a couple, I think it was, in the JV game, a game that Paoli wound up winning 19-12 earlier tonight.
That was just 2 quarters of JV play, by the way. Free throw by Jada. Oh, she got the shooter's roll as it spun around and went in, her 5th point of the night. 34-10. And Jada coming in the last couple of games has played well. If she can contribute with her speed and quickness and add 4 or 5 points, that's a big plus for the Rams. Second one is up and rattles around, and it goes in as well. 35-10. Minute 45 to go in the third. Saunders across the timeline, takes it down the right side all the way to the baseline, dribbles into double team, split it back out front to Maudlin, right side to Thompson. This is Leanne. Leanne swing it left side through the hands. Rayleigh tries to save it. She does not. Blackwell goes to the floor. Also skidding on the floor down low is Maudlin. She got it off to Thompson. Rayleigh drives in, splits the double team. Shot rims in and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Vernon. Maddie will bring it up with the dribble across the timeline. Ahead to Smith. Smith works on that right baseline. Nowhere to go. Out front to Hannon. Hannon been quiet here in this half, and in fact the entire game. Back out to Smith on the wing. Give it off to Zappian with 1:05 to go. Hannon on the right wing. Rams running around the perimeter. Smith to the left of the key in the spread offense. Here's Peyton. 17-footer straight away is good. Addie Peyton, a nice catch and shoot. She's got 5. And it's 37-10 with 50 seconds to go. A good set run by the Rams that time. Out high, Saunders works against the half-court trap. Comes on the right side to Blackwell into the corner. Rayleigh Thompson launches a 3. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Hannon. Rams have seen that type of shooting before this season. Here's Smith, hesitation move, drives right baseline, bounces around twice on the heel of the rim, up and good. And all of a sudden, Jada getting offensive-minded. She's got 8. 39-10. 20 seconds to go in the third. Saunders across the timeline down the left sideline to Leanne Thompson. Back to Saunders. Swing it right side. Zappian or Neal steal, but Blackwell comes up with it to retain the possession with 10 seconds to go. Thompson drives Leanne on the baseline. Wild shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Hannon with 5 seconds to go. Here comes Kaylin on the run. Weaves her way through traffic. Put it off the glass. No good. Right there on the putback, though, is Smith. It will not go. The Rams, a close-out strong third quarter, take a 39-10 lead into the fourth on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Rams enjoy a 29-point lead heading into the fourth quarter of play on the road tonight at the Hive at Mitchell High School in this PLAC matchup. Rams will start the fourth quarter. They'll go with Breeza Zappian, Addie Payton, Kaylin Hannon, Jada Smith, and Maddie Vernon. For Mitchell, they'll go with Paisley Maudlin. She'll be joined out there by Asia Saunders along with Rayleigh Thompson, also Leanne Thompson, and Rayleigh Blackwell. Mitchell will get the ball first to start this fourth quarter. Rams go to 1-3-1 half-court trap on the right side. Blackwell in the corner, out front to Thompson. And Jada Smith bumped Thompson out high as Leanne trying to dribble around the defender, and Smith will be called for the foul.
And that foul on Jada Smith, that'll be her third, team first of the quarter.
In front of the Mitchell bench, that's where Maudlin looks to get it in. 5-second count on, finally to Thompson. Leanne dribbles down into the baseline, kick it back out to Maudlin. Right side, long three, Blackwell from the wing, and it hit the basket, and it went up on top of the backboard and is stuck on top of the backboard between that and the support. All right, now let's see who decides what we're going to do here.
We just need a lifter cheerleader and somebody to be lifted.
There you go. Or if we got a scissors lift, how about that?
Yeah.
We need a basketball, but apparently since it was halftime. Oh, I thought they put him up. But no, here we go. Okay, Maudlin will come down. All right, now who will do the honors here?
Okay, while they try that, I can tell you that the Lady Rams of Paoli, 14 of 40 overall for 35%. Are they just going to leave it up there?
No, they're going to make Maddie try and get it down. I don't think she can get it with the way the braces are set.
There,
she
got
does.
it.
Oh, nice
How
job
about that?
on the second time. So good job. Maddie said, here's the ball. We're just going to play. And the official said, no.
And fist bumps all around. All right. Paoli shoots 4 of 11 in that third quarter, 36%. They're 14 of 40 on the night, 35%. 3 out of 12 on three-point tries. Mitchell just 3 of 21 overall, 14%.
Rams in the offensive end run their motion offense into the corner. Here's Hannon, dribbles by her defender, goes left side to Peyton in the short corner, didn't take the shot. Vernon to the right of the key to Hannon. Hannon to Smith. Smith looks down low, nobody open, and the Rams reset. Hannon fired out front to Zappian at the spike line, give it off to Vernon off the screen, looking down low to Hannon, trying to post up Kaylin as she circles through. But here's Maddie driving around her defender, put it up off the glass and good, a soft touch. She's got 10. 7:05 to go. Rams up 41-10. Down the right sideline, Saunders all the way to the baseline. Stops. Kick it back out. Rayleigh Thompson's long three. It is no good. Hannon has the deep rebound for Paoli. She rushes it up the right sideline all the way to the rim. Put the shot up. No good. Ball tipped around, and Zappian touched it last, and then Riza came out holding her left elbow. Don't know if she kind of hyperextended a bit on that time, reaching back or what?
May have. She's just going to kind of shake it off, rub it out as best she can, and now she's going to come up still kind of wincing in pain, kind of flexing that left hand.
Maybe she just knocked her elbow with someone else's and kind of went to sleep on her there, so to speak, but hopefully nothing serious. We get a foul as Mitchell gets the ball across the timeline. This one will go against the Rams.
That foul is on Zappian, her second on the team here in the quarter.
Frieza says, that's okay. It's not my shooting hand. We're good. So give it out in the backcourt to Rayleigh Thompson. Thompson picked up at the top of the zone, dump it off to Blackwell right to Thompson. A pass too hard to handle, and as Thompson comes out of there with it, trying to get it back from Jada Smith, she will be called for the foul.
She comes out looking like, what did I do? But that was pretty obvious. Thompson picks up her third personal foul. Team foul number 1 of the quarter against Mitchell. That will bring Fountain into the lineup, and she's actually going to replace Saunders.
6:32 to go as Coach Brasher just marching up and down the sideline, shaking his head with all these turnovers, 28 of them so far here tonight for his ball club. Rams get it in the offensive end against the man-to-man. Brings a Zappi in between the circles, works it over to Vernon. Vernon to the left of the key to Smith between the circles. Back to Vernon to the left of the key, right side to Peyton. Peyton into the corner to Zappi and fakes, couldn't get the shot off. Out high to Hannon, into the corner to Vernon. Maddie with the dribble right along the three-point arc. Give it back into the corner, faking left, going right. Here's Hannon driving in the lane, but the shot is blocked nicely out of there by Fountain, who comes down with the basketball. Ahead to Thompson. Leanne across the timeline with the dribble to Rayleigh, the two sisters. Give it off to Maudlin. Launches three, left side, way off the mark, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Smith. Jada rushes it up to Zappian. Zappian cross-court pass to Peyton. Lets the defender fly by, and then softly high off the glass and good for Addie's 7th point of the night. 43-10, 5:35 to go in the game. Maudlin across the timeline, skipping in the corner. Rayleigh Thompson, a long three. It's in and out, no good. Fountain has the rebound. Turns, puts it up in traffic, no good. Hannon fights for the rebound a second time. Can't get a hand on it. At least secure it, and it goes off her hand, actually out of bounds.
Substitutions for Paoli. Burkhead along with Sunday Asbell will check in. Hannon and Smith will go out.
Mitchell will have the ball to the left of their basket on the baseline. As Thompson gets it into the corner to Blackwell, down low in the lane to Maudlin. Kick it out to Rayleigh. Her three from the right side is short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sunday Asbell in traffic. And the Rams bring it back up court, leading 43-10, with 5:10 to go here in the ball game. Out front with it is Maddie Vernon for the Rams to the left of the key. Vernon thought about three, but no, not going to shoot that right now at this juncture of the ball game. Gets it between the circles now. She will launch three. It's off the rim. Takes a high bounce off the heel. Zappian comes down with it, and then she loses it as she tried to pass it out to a teammate. And Fountain came up with the basketball to Thompson. Rayleigh goes cross-court left side to Blackwell to Maudlin. Back to Rayleigh. Three right of the key. Does not even draw iron as it goes off as Thompson just rushing her shot that time and not even coming close.
Yeah, and tough shooting night for Rayleigh Thompson of Mitchell. Let's see, count them up, 5, 8, 12, 0 for 12 from the field, and better than half of those have been three-point attempts. And she will go to the bench frustrated right now.
4:37 to go as Hannah Jones sees her first varsity action tonight, the 5'7" sophomore. As the Rams bring it up against the man-to-man, Vernon has it to the right of the key, looking down low. Goes to the corner right side to Burkhead. Here's to Jones on the baseline. Turns, puts a shot off side of the backboard. No good. Gets her own rebound off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around loose. And finally Hall comes out of there with it for the Mitchell Blue Jackets. And Zappian lingering around back there, as Bert mentioned, just being a pest here tonight. Got her hand on it to knock it out of bounds.
Tell you, Hannah all smiles out there right now. Got a good shot down low. Then the thing just came right back to her after it popped off the rim. Got another good look, but just couldn't get them to fall.
Roll down to the 4:10 mark of the ball game. 43-10, the Rams on top. Pass deflected by Asbell, but picked up by Saunders, who checked in. And her pass into the corner just goes off the hands of Ava Woods out of bounds.
It has been that kind of night for Mitchell. Just too many turnovers. That was another one that will add to the total.
It's up to 29 right now. Halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Riza Zappian ready to bring up the basketball across the timeline against the man-to-man at the big M in the Mitchell here at the Hive. Working to the right of the key against the double high post set. Riza keeps the dribble alive, being guarded there by Hall. Pass it out front to Vernon between the circles. Vernon at the spike line. Give it off to Burkhead to the right of the key. Burkhead looking down low, keeps the dribble alive. Look for a backdoor cut. Got it into Vernon, but Maddie double team. Kick it out to Zappian to Burkhead. Burkhead will now swing it and work the left side. Give it off to Jones. Hannah, one dribble, out to Zappian. Zappian heads down, shovels it off to Burkhead. Fakes right, goes left on the baseline, goes cross court, but her pass goes right into the hands of Blackwell. Turnover number 17 for Paoli. Blackwell quickly in the offensive end, tipped away by Asbell, deflected into the backcourt. Blackwell will track it down with 3:05 to go in the ball game. Asbell again gets a hand on it and comes up with the clean steal this time. Drives right side, lays it up and in. Nice defensive play and finish by Sunday Asbell, her third point of the night. 45-10 with 2:50 to go in the ball game. Saunders in the offensive end in a double team. Back out to Woods. Woods give it off between the circles to Blackwell. Back to Woods. Rams stay in their half-court 2-3 zone. Right side with it, Woods to the right of the key, looking down low, trying to get it to Fountain, but the Rams a nice job of blocking out. Now nice cross-court pass to Hall, who drives in on the left side, lays it up and good. 4 for Haley Hall, the freshman off the bench tonight. Makes it 45-12. 2:25 and counting in the ball game. Zappian across the timeline. Works it up against Hall. Hands it off out high to Burkhead. Burkhead dribbles in. Kicks it out to Zappian. Turns down the lane. A runner from 5 feet. No good. Ball tipped around loose. Finally, Fountain comes down with the rebound. Out to Hall on the run out. Doesn't have numbers all the way in. Stops her shot way off the mark. No good. Asbell another rebound for Paoli. And as she comes down, Woods trying to lay back and come up with a steal, but instead will be called for a reach-around foul.
Yeah, that foul on Woods, that'll be her third personal foul, team foul number 2, and we do have a running clock for the final 2.5 minutes, as Paoli had gotten up by 35 at 45-10.
We see Carly Gabhart, 5'9", and a sophomore, check in for the first time, and Kaylin Colehouse back in. She scored a bucket or two, I think, so far here in the game. Down to 90 seconds to go. The Rams got that running clock a couple of possessions ago when they got the lead up to 35. Burkhead, a nice give and go down the lane. And instead, though, Terriana got to be called for a charging foul.
Yeah, Haley Hall, another one of those freshmen for Mitchell. She stepped in, drew that charge. That foul on Burkhead, her third, and third on Paoli as a team. Give it over to Mitchell with about a minute to go now.
45-12, Rams on top. All in the backcourt to Blackwell to the high post to Colehouse. Kick it over to Gabhart. Gabhart looking. Dribbles in on the baseline. Fires it across court, but Hannah Jones steps in to come up with the steal for Paoli. And then in the double team.
Yeah, said she stepped on the end line.
Her,
I thought so, too.
But it just keeps the clock rolling with 40 seconds to go. Looking, Gabhart pass comes out high to Woods. Woods down the lane, and as she gets below the free throw line, that'll be a blocking foul call, but that's okay. But the clock running, it really doesn't matter.
That foul on Asbell, her second, team fourth. One more foul, and that's bonus, but I don't think we're going to get to that point.
19 seconds to go. Pass into Cole. A house is knocked away and stolen. The other way comes Jada Smith. And Coach Key at the end says just pull it back out and run the clock, and that's what the Rams will do as the Rams break their 6-game losing streak. Pick up their first win in conference and a big win on the road against the conference impossible sectional foe in Mitchell as the Paoli Rams win it on this Tuesday night. Your final on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Paoli 45, Mitchell 12. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Nix 95.3.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Every day, children in our community enter the court systems because of abuse or neglect, and they need someone to speak up for them. That's where CASA comes in. Our volunteers stand beside them, making sure their voices are heard and their best interests come first. It's incredibly important work, and we need more people willing to make a difference. I'm Chrissy Evans, Orange County CASA Director. If you've ever wondered how you could help a child in a meaningful way, I'd love to talk with you. Call 812-723-2411.
Big night on the road for the Rams, winning their first time here in 2026 and snap that 6-game winning streak and win their first game in conference play, which means they will not be the cellar dwellers this year. And, of course, the higher up you finish in the conference standings, the best opportunity and more opportunities you have of putting more players on that all-conference team at the end of the year. But the Rams got off to a great start here tonight. They jumped out to a 12-0 lead before Mitchell finally got on the scoreboard at the 4:31 mark with a free throw, and then the Rams able to close out the rest of that quarter on a 10-3 run and led it 22-4 at the first quarter break. Things then slowed down as the Rams started to miss a few shots, and Mitchell also pulled off their press, which slowed down the pace a bit, but the Rams still led it comfortably 27-8 at the end of the halftime break. Then Paoli and Mitchell came out, and again, the Rams, not big runs, but just those little 6-8 runs, able to boost that lead out to 33-8. Built it up finally to 45-10 with 2:56 to go. And then at the third, at the third quarter break here, what was that score? You didn't mark it here for me. Right there, 30-10. Gotcha. Okay. That was the end of 3, and then the Rams able to close it out in that fourth and final quarter of play as they hold Mitchell to just a single basket in the final 8 minutes and win it here tonight, 45-12. And, of course, don't have to say no ties and no lead changes here tonight in this Rams win on the road. Bailey came out, did a nice job dominating the backboards again with 28 rebounds, half of those coming on the offensive glass. So another great night for second-chance opportunities for the Rams. Mitchell, 15 rebounds and 3 on the offensive glass. both teams, well, the Rams and the Jackets coaches are going to say way too many turnovers, particularly for Coach Brasher. Just had to shake his head. Some of those turnovers were unforced tonight here as the Rams ratcheted up the pressure early on with their full-court press, and that led to some easy baskets and forced Mitchell to hurry up their offense and defense. And Mitchell tonight ended up turning the ball over 32 times. For the Rams, 19. That's going to be way too many more than Coach Key would like, but still did not be a factor here in this ball game. As the Rams win it, 45-12. Your final on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard here on the Buddy's Food and Fuel postgame show. Buddy's Food and Fuel on North Gospel Street in Paoli. The Rams now 6-15 overall, 1-4 in conference play. The Jackets fall to 6-15 and 0-5 in conference play. When we continue with the Buddy's Food and Fuel postgame show, we'll take a look at team and individual stats. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
If you're retired or even thinking about retiring, you want someone to work as hard for your money as you have. Raymond James Financial Advisors Jamie Sullivan and Jenny Baker specialize in doing what's right for you in your retirement years and in educating you about your investments. If you'd like a fresh, objective, and thoughtful second opinion, contact Jenny or Jamie at 812-849-2670, located in Mitchell. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange SIPC. Life well planned.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat low-fill insulation system makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat insulation system by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Rams a big road win in conference play here on this Tuesday night at the Hive, 45-12, the final, with the Rams picking up the win. As we continue with the Buddy's Food and Fuel postgame show, head coach Aaron Key joins us now. And Coach, it's been a while since we talked about a win, but you got off to such a great start here today.
Yeah, and we talked about, for one, just starting with a good warm-up, getting a good sweat going game speed, and then transferring that to the first 3 minutes because, you know, we've played 3 quarters of a ball game, a lot of games this year, but sometimes we dug ourselves a hole, especially in that first quarter. And it was just really important that we got off to a good start. And, again, the defense set that tone, and we talked about that. And, you know, it was really good to be able to rotate a lot of players in, stay fresh, but, you know, just continuous pressure the entire game. And I thought the girls did a really good job doing that. But, you know, before, maybe even when we trapped, we didn't have the rotation to gamble and get that passing lane. And today the girls really did a really good job rotating up, denying that pass back, and we got some really good transition points out of that.
I was going to say, yeah, not only did you create the turnovers, but you took advantage of them on the offensive end with some easy baskets.
Yeah, and that was really big for us just to get our offense kick-started. You know, you see the ball go in early a couple of times, you gain some confidence fast, and you know, that's what we did. We came out, we only hit 3 threes, I think, and they were all in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you get out and you hit layups and you got some momentum, you're playing with a little bit of edge and energy, those shots start to fall a little bit easier. And, you know, I thought we got off to a tremendous start that first quarter.
That you did, a big 22-point first quarter for your Rams. But then Mitchell kind of slowed down the pace a little bit on you, but that was okay because you were able to adapt to that without any issue.
Yeah, and they did. We still did a really good job defensively. We just didn't get as many turnovers. But then offensively, that second quarter, I felt like we rushed it. You know, didn't move the ball as well, didn't make the defense work. Because when we did that, we got some really good looks. So we just have to continue to do that. I thought we settled for some shots that second quarter, and we didn't shoot a very good percentage. But we came back, regrouped. It was still a really good half just because of the start. So that was really good to get off to a good start and kind of save us from the second quarter offensively, I guess you should say, when we went through a little slump there.
Still, though, Coach, you came out with a great intensity in that third quarter and jumped out on them early again to get that momentum on your side.
Yeah, and it was a good half, but we came out, kind of reset, refocused, 0-0, and just talked about the first 3 minutes of the second half to just reestablish the tone and the pace we wanted to play at, and we got after him again and was able to extend that lead.
A lot of girls played well, but I thought Breezer had a really nice game tonight.
She did, and, of course, she's pretty fast, and she likes playing fast. But not only did she play fast and get out in transition and attack the rim, I thought she did an outstanding job rebounding. I don't know what she ended up with rebound-wise, but she was up there as far as the team stats go. So she was in there. Seemed like she had a magnet all night, and the ball just kept getting in her hands. So she did a really nice job being aggressive, making some good passes, but also finishing as well.
And as you touched upon earlier, Coach, you were able to get that rotation going, and that really helped you out in this game, keeping girls fresh. If we'd have came in and said, Kaylin ended up with, only 2 points tonight, you would think, man, we're in trouble here.
Right, and, the other girls stepped up, and that was the thing, like that second quarter especially, and we talked to Kaylin about that. Just be patient, let it come to you. But tonight she didn't have to score. She did a lot of good other things. She played really good defense. She still rebounded it well and handled it. But again, just offensively being patient, kind of letting it come to you and not forcing it. But again, a really good job by the other girls stepping up, and we all shared the ball pretty well. So it was a good effort by everybody.
That it was, Coach. A big win on the road. Now something to build on heading into Thursday night's game.
Yeah, and that was what we talked about in the locker room afterwards. That's exactly the kind of performance we needed going into another conference game. It's going to be their senior night. They've had a really nice season. They're coming off a big win against Crawford, which was a really good win for them. So we needed that momentum, but we got to come out with that intensity again. And, it's better late than never, but, again, I think that's what we're going to go with the rest of the season, try to play a little bit faster and have that intensity on defense and fly around a little bit and see if we can kind of create some chaos on defense.
Not only a win in conference, Coach, but also against a possible sectional foe here tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about that. So we may see each other, in a week or so. So that was good to come out and just squash that confidence, if we do draw them again. Now, obviously, we got to come out and play well again with that same intensity if we did draw them. But, we had to come out and play well and just kind of set that in the back of their mind if we draw them that, hey, they got to go play us again. And I thought our defense was really good. I think that was the lowest scoring game of the season from our defense. So I thought that was really good, and they got a lot of shots off, but we rebounded well out of it as well, and then it turned to offense. So it was a good effort, both sides of the ball tonight.
That it was. That's what it takes to win, though, isn't it?
It does, and it doesn't matter how long you're kind of in that losing column. Winning never gets old, and that's the thing. You got to kind of embrace that winning and how good it feels to go out there and work hard and come away with a victory. And you start winning, it kind of becomes contagious, and you can carry that over, and then you get on a streak. So again, tough opponent Thursday night, and we'll have to come ready to play.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you Thursday night.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Head Coach Aaron Key of the Rams, they win it here tonight, 45-12. As we continue with the Buddy's Food and Fuel post-game show, we'll take a look at team and individual stats in this Rams road win tonight. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber, your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
Been a while, but the Rams finally able to get in the winning column here in this new year, 45-12. One of these games, Bert, where we look at numbers and they do tell the tale of the tape. So
they did. Mitchell just they did not shoot it well. 4 of 29 overall, 14%. Paoli shot it a lot better. They made 13 more shots, Paoli did, than what Mitchell did. Looking at the stats as the Buddies Food and Fuel postgame show continues, they only shoot 17 of 49 overall, 35%. They were 3 of 9 in that fourth quarter of play. Included in the 17 of 49 overall, that's a loose drum. I don't think that drum's ever going to play the same. It rolled from the top of the bleachers all the way down to the floor. They might have to check that one, put that in the budget for next year's band expenses. All right, 17 of 49 overall for Paoli. Included in that total is 3 out of 13 three-point shooting for the Lady Rams, 23%. They were 0 for 1 in the fourth quarter of play. From the free throw line, Paoli 8 of 14 overall, 57%. They did not shoot a free throw in the fourth quarter of play. As far as Mitchell is concerned, mentioned that they shoot 4 out of 29 on the night, just 14%. They were 1 of 8 in that fourth quarter for 13%. Included in that 4 of 29 overall figure is 1 of 11 three-point shooting for Mitchell, just 9% there. They were 0 for 5 in the fourth quarter of play. As far as free throws are concerned, Mitchell 3 out of 4 on the night, 75%. Again, your final here tonight at the Hive, the Lady Rams of Paoli over the Lady Blue Jackets of Mitchell, 45-12. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the individual scoring from tonight's ball game. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mixed asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber, your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
The Buddies Food and Fuel postgame show continues. We take a look at individual scoring in the Paoli 45-12 win tonight. Paoli, 2 players in double figures, Breeza Zappian with 12 and Maddie Vernon with 10. Breeza, she just got off to a great start tonight, had 6 of her 12 points in that first quarter of play. Then following that up, Jada Smith, really good night tonight. 8 points for Jada off of the bench. 7 points for Addie Payton. Then the rest of the way, 3 points for Sunday Asbell, 2 points for Terriana Burkhead, and 2 for Kaylin Hannon. As far as the Lady Blue Jackets of Mitchell are concerned, they have just a 4-player score tonight. 4 points from Haley Hall leads the way. 3 points apiece for Rayleigh Blackwell and for Abigail Fountain, and 2 points for Kaylin Kohlhaas. Scores by the quarters, Paoli, a huge first quarter. They led it 22-4 after 1. Second quarter, Paoli outscores Mitchell 5-4. and they led it 27-8 at the half. Third quarter, another big quarter for Paoli. They outscored Mitchell 12-2. Paoli led it 39-10 after 3. And in that fourth quarter, Paoli outscores Mitchell 6-2, and they win it 45-12. One more break to get in, and the Buddy's Food and Fuel post-game show, and then we'll be ready to wrap things up. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home, protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Need a quick bite or cold drink or fuel for the road? Head to Betty's Food and Fuel, right across from Walmart at 656 North Gospel Street in Paoli. We're locally owned and operated and open Monday through Saturdays from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 6 to 10 p.m. Enjoy competitive gas, daily food specials, a hot deli, fresh wraps, salads, and cold sandwiches. Need an ATM or lottery ticket? We have both. Find us on Facebook at Betty's Food and Fuel. For questions, call 812-203-0227. Betty's Food and Fuel, the one-stop shop.
Rams pick up a big road conference win to snap a 6-game losing streak and pick up their first win in conference play this season as they easily handled Mitchell 45-12. And as Coach Key mentioned, Bert, hopefully one of these games you can build some confidence on and get you ready to get a much better attitude heading into that West Washington game on Thursday night.
Yeah, and they definitely got some momentum to build on tonight, especially the offensive end. The ball moved like we hadn't seen all year. Player movement helped that. They were sharp early on, got off to a really good start, which had been a problem from time to time, and then just did not let Mitchell do much of anything. Defensively, Paoli was sharp as well. So good effort tonight, and it shows in the final score of 45-12.
The loss tonight for Mitchell, they dropped to 6-15. They are 0-5 in conference play. They only have one game left. That'll be their senior night. That'll be a week from this Thursday on January the 29th, as they will welcome in the Orleans Lady Bulldogs, who are on top of the PLAC standings as of this week. Now for the Rams, they improved to 6-15 and 1-4 in conference play. They've got another big conference matchup as they head over to Tower Gymnasium on Thursday night to take on the Lady Senators of West Washington. That'll be a JV at 6, varsity at 7:30. We will be on the air with our pregame around 7:10. Here tonight, though, the Rams jump out early 12-0 and never look back as Breeza Zappian leads away with 12-10 for Maddie Vernon, and the Rams win here tonight over the Lady Blue Jackets. JV went 2 quarters. Paoli won that ball game as well earlier this evening by a score of 19-12. As always, want to thank all of our great sponsors for allowing us to bring you high school basketball, not only tonight, but throughout the entire season. A big thank you for a great job, as always, our engineer and producer back at the studio. That's Melissa Wall. And most of all, thanks to you for listening. As we wrap up the Buddy's Food and Fuel post-game show, Buddy's Food and Fuel on North Gospel Street in Paoli. The Rams a winner tonight on this Tuesday night on the road at the Hive. Your final from Mitchell High School, it was Paoli 45 and Mitchell 12. Good night, everybody.
This coverage of high school sports on Mix 95.3 WUME has been made possible by our incredible community sponsors: Binder Lumber, Buddy's Food and Fuel, Cave and Cal Car Quarries, Gilman Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hills Credit Union, Hoosier Hardware, In Focus Auto Care, Jeremy Payton Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, Paoli Health and Living Community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summers Singles Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments, and the Orange County Community Foundation. Thanks for supporting local athletes, local schools, and local radio.